What's up? It's Jumanne. Eugene Dingleberry just uploaded a video with me and Kanel, 24 hours with the internet's most down bad gambler. Unfortunately, the video ended in a way that I don't even want to talk about it, but I do have to say something. I actually already watched the video, so there's not really much of a reaction for me to make since I already seen it all, but there's some things we do need to talk about. That's how the video starts.
Casino, you are up or down?
Now we at the casino.
Down by like 100K.
100K in like 12 years.
Great. So it hit zero. We're walking away with zero. That happens a lot. I was just tired of working and working.
So man, shout out to Gabe, man. He definitely played a big part in putting this all together. Edits are crazy. You know, again, shout out to Kanel.
I was kind of paying attention to that era
I appreciate him for real.
Like,
I don't know how I got to this point in my life.
Welcome back to another video. I missed you guys. Thank you for 3 million subscribers. Today, as you guys can tell, we're gonna be doing a deep dive inside the most degenerate gambler on TikTok.
37 cents.
I'm more of a YouTuber, but I'm more famous on TikTok.
Look at all these calls right here. Let me just show y'all right here. You see all of that? That's debt collectors.
That's real debt collectors too. Crazy.
Last night and result, I'm taking my credit cards for cash to go back to the casino.
And he's not even good at it. He knows he's not good at gambling to the point that he's homeless. Came up with a big brain idea to move to the source of the problem. He moved to Vegas. How that make sense?
It don't make sense at all, really, but maybe for content, but yeah.
Well, tell him to Vegas.
All right.
He made his life difficulty from rookie to veteran. Like, it's cooked. So we actually flew him out to Rhode Island because this is originally where everything started. And we're just gonna go through his mind and we're gonna see everything because I feel like this is what his mind is right now. And
damn.
It's not gonna work.
Damn, bro.
What's good?
All right. Man, shout out to Kanel, man. This is the intro,
How you doing?
bro.
Doing all right.
Man, I appreciate Kanel for real, man.
So look, bro,
thank you,
this
bro.
is
Kanel and Scam right here.
I got last on it.
This is us gambling towards the end of the video. So the goal was to obviously win and then finish off the video at Scam's house.
Jumanne, bro, you blocking my blessing.
So I had to make sure that we left with the win because that was the goal. We wasn't just gambling for content. We was gambling to win, and we got the win. So I'm like, all right, let's get up out of here before we just end up gambling all this money. After the casino.
Y'all just had fun. You've been acting like this since we've met you. You're a false liar. That's why when something bad happens, we all in this house go, Michael did it. No one says no one else but you. That's why we blame you. Bro, I don't do it.
I didn't even know this was being recorded.
Ron is not gonna do anything, bro.
All right, so this is where I get to, you know, the ending of the video because, you know, I'm gonna leave a link in the description for people that want to see the entire vlog. Again, shout out to Kanel. I appreciate him. He's done a lot for me. Thank you. You know, again, you know, shout out to Scam as well because he's also showed me love. I don't even know what to start with this whole situation because it's just not a good situation. And even though it might make good content, and you know what I'm saying, because this is a real situation. Somebody took 15K from Kanel. It's crazy. I didn't even think Kanel really had the 15K. I did hear him mention it. Like he was saying that, like, oh, like he got 15K, he won 15K gambling. But that kind of went one ear and out the other for me, like, cause I don't know, that's a lot of money to me. But when we got back to the crib, right? So I'm gonna have to break down from where I know, right? So they came and picked me up to record the ending of what was supposed to be the vlog and go to the casino. Kanel had won 15K, I believe, the day before. And then he got the 15K. He obviously, you know, mentioned it. People in the house was aware of it. So they came and picked me up. When we got back, Kanel noticed that the 15K was gone. From that point, you know what I'm saying, obviously Kanel reacted the way how you would think anyone would react. The fact that somebody even stole from him, period, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Kanel and Scam had a relationship for over a year now. You know, he's thinking like, you know, he feels comfortable enough, like, your people is my people, regardless of what, you know what I'm saying, feeling like, you know, comfortable enough to trust people to like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got 15K. Some people might be aware of it. I'm not sure who was exactly aware of it and what happened. And that's another thing too. Like, I don't even like, I'm not interested in accusing anybody without knowing anything. Unfortunately, situation like this, I got caught in it during the video where I was in the house. I seen Kanel's initial reaction. I was watching everyone else's reaction. And it became like a guess who kind of thing in my mind, where it's like, yo, you know, Kanel's like, bro, where's the 15K at? And then nobody knows what happened, of course, right? Who got it? Where's it at? You know, I did talk to Kanel recently. I before I recorded this video, I talked to Scam as well. I was texting him being like, yo, bro, I'm about to do a reaction. Just on some like, yo, bro, like it ruins relationships. Even though, you know, from what I know, Scam did give Kanel 15K in replace of the 15K that was stolen from him. I'm gonna say this with Kanel. When I talked to Kanel, bro, in all honesty, I told him, bro, you in a situation where you can't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't deserve that. I genuinely feel like that because I seen like the generosity of Kanel. I've seen him genuinely, he shows support and love to me, not just on the content. Keep in mind, bro, but like, bro gave me $1,000. Bro flew me back home to Providence. You know what I'm saying? Paid for my flight, paid for my hotel, genuinely, like, and it really was a cost at his expense that like, bro didn't have to do none of this, and he did it anyways, and I appreciate him for that. And like, it's just like, I hate to see the fact that somebody would take anything from him. But of course, 15K is a lot of money, but it's just like, damn, it's a lot of money to take. And it's like, why would someone do that? And it's just, I got nothing. I don't want to say too much something crazy, because, bro, that's 15K, bro. Even 10K is like, that's a crazy number, bro. Like, the fact you shouldn't steal anything from anybody unless, you know what I'm saying? Like, because in my mind, where I'm from, bro, like, that's just, anyways, bro. Like, I told Kanel, bro, I'm like, bro, I don't even want to make this video, you know what I'm saying? But to get back to like, yo, like, just looking at it from his position, you know, there's still no clarification. Obviously, people were saying like, yo, it was this person. As far as who was being accused, I don't know, bro. I just know Kanel's in a position where he can't trust nobody, and that even includes me. You know what I'm saying? When you're building relationships with people as content creators, like in business, like you want healthy relationships, you want to make friends with people, you want to be cool, you want to feel like you can trust people. But unfortunately, situations like this, let Kanel know and remind him that, you know, not everybody respect you like that. And again, I don't know what happened. I just know, you know, the situation happened within Scam's household. Obviously, the people around him are who's to be suspected. As far as in exactly who or what, I can't tell you because I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? That's all I told Kanel, bro. I'm like, bro, you just can't trust nobody, bro. And I'm going to say this, like, just being in his position, I'm trying to build a relationship with Kanel just because of who he is and what he's done for me. Like, I genuinely appreciate him, and, you know, I want to support him, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this was a bad situation because, number one, it ruined the video. That's not even number one. The video is whatever, bro. But it's like, it ruined the relationships, like, because again, at this point, it's really about trust. You know, I called Scam. Then he texted me back. He said he's busy. I text him back and forth. I just let him know, like, yo, the video just got released at the, you know what I'm saying? I basically said, like, you know, I'm going to do a reaction about the 15K. He was just like, bro, just say whatever you want to say. And I'm just like, you know what I mean, bro? I don't even want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got nothing good to say, bro. But on behalf of Scam, just so y'all know, like, you know, if y'all go watch the video, like, you know what I'm saying? And I do encourage y'all to watch the full video, even though I'm not going to do a reaction to it, because the problem is so beyond the video itself that, you know what I'm saying, people are going to be more interested in hearing about what happened, that somebody stole money from Kanel. And I think, you know, unfortunately, like, it's entertainment for you, but it's real. It's a real situation for Kanel. It's a real situation for Scam. It's a real situation for me, just based on networking and relationships. So with Scam, right? So I met Scam personally, like, through TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to him, like, outside of Kanel. You know what I'm saying? Kanel ended up reaching out to me months ago when I was still in Rhode Island, like, just like before I even went to Vegas. But I was talking to Scam when I was in Vegas on some, like, yo, I'm trying to link up with you. I'm trying to network. You know what I mean? Scam, I got nothing positive to say. I don't want to say nothing but positive things about him, because first of all, on Brand Risk as a boxer, I'm really like a fan of bro. Like, I was watching him on Brand Risk. He was like the face of that to me. He was my favorite person. And then you know what I'm saying, I got the opportunity to network with him. Originally, when me and Scam was talking about networking, I was supposed to pay him, right, for the feature, for to do content. And I don't got no problem with paying people. Obviously, I know I'm a gambling addict, so my money, I really don't got the money to be paying people. But he gave me a number. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I had the money at the time. I'm like, all right, bro, let's link. Let's do something. Fast forward, I'm talking to him. I also know that he linked up with Kanel. I'm like, yo, bro, I rock with Kanel too. And then my relationship with Scam was just on some, like, all right, bro, let's link. And when we finally did, I'm thinking, like, bro, gonna charge me, because originally Scam was supposed to charge me to link with him and do content. He never charged me. Not just that, at the end of the video when we did it, bro sent me $200. So I'm telling you to tell you, the reason why I'm saying that is I got love for Scam for what he did, because he didn't have to give me $200 the same way Kanel didn't have to give me $1,000 and then pay for flights. And bro, don't nobody got to do nothing. And I respect and I appreciate when people do that anyways. So now we in a situation where within Scam's house, somebody stole from Kanel. And then, you know what I'm saying, now it's like a weird situation where, you know, I genuinely told Kanel, bro, you can't trust nobody, bro. And, you know what I'm saying, and unfortunately that also applies to Scam, because it's like, it's in his house with his people. And like, Scam knows that, because he said that, like, in the house, he's like, yo, this is, you know, he did take that accountability, the fact that, like, it's in his household. But again, like, I'm being a little selfish when I talk about, like, not wanting to talk about it, because it ruins the potential relationships. Like, y'all know me, I'm just an individual. And like, Kanel is one of the few and only people that I built a relationship with, as well as Scam. You know what I'm saying? But this situation, like, if I'm being completely honest, I don't know how Scam truly feels about it. I mean, I think, you know, he did a video about it. Like, actually, I did see the video he did a Twitch stream, and I did watch it. And I'm just like, bro, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's just a weird situation, man. So, you know, again, Kanel got robbed for $15K. It should have never happened, but it did. And now it's like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so all I can say this, when we was in the house, I'm sitting there watching everything. Like, I'm watching people's body language, tone of voice, listening to what people saying, trying to figure out why they might be saying it. I'm just really trying to be a psychologist and study, and that doesn't really work, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really, it's hard to really know people and know what is and what's what. But I could tell you, like, being in that house, bro, it just felt weird, bro, because it's like, it's literally Guess Who, like the board game where you know it's somebody in this house, but you don't know who, but you know that whoever it is, they lying, bro. And that's just overall what the situation was. Again, Kanel got the money back. But again, outside of that, now it's on the internet. And I told Kanel and Scam this, I'm like, bro, like, I feel like this just affects relationships, bro. And it does. But, you know, regardless on how other people feel, like I said, I genuinely got love for Scam. I got love for Kanel. It's just like, this is just a thing where it's like, damn, bro. I made content with Scam. In the future, though, if I'm just being honest with you, I don't know if I'll ever be with Scam, just because I don't know. If that happened to Kanel, I know the same thing could happen to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that's all I could say, just because it happened within his house. But I also feel for Kanel, because, like, you know, whoever did it obviously felt like they could get over on him, and all he did was show love, bro. But again, you know what I'm saying? People got their own intentions, their own reasons. 15K is a lot of money. 15K is enough that it'll do that. Like, people will do a lot more than just rob you for 15K, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trust me. Like, I know. Like, but he got the money back. So Scam gave him 15K. So that's all I'm going to say about this. I'm not going to go crazy about it, simply because, again, I just hate the fact that it even happened.